So running strength is the final component that I want to cover today, and I want to show you an exercise that we do with most of our amateurs, as well as the pros, but certainly the amateurs to build upper body strength. It's usually a left-out portion for run training, and strength training for the endurance athlete is very different than training for most people. We're trying to build functional strength, not necessarily positional strength. So what I usually do is give them light dumbbells, and I'm trying to teach just a simple arm swing, which mimics running. And we anchor them down in a semi-squat position, and we're just doing a controlled swing. And what I cue them to do is to hold their center of gravity from flowing too far back and forth as they swing the dumbbells. Now, obviously, we make sure that everybody's pain and injury-free before we get into doing this, no shoulder issues, but it's a controlled swing. One of the things this does is it helps the athlete get a feel for transferring their body weight forward to back, and develop shoulder strength and arm strength to get their body to move in a forward as well as a backward position. And nice and soft on the knees and let it free flow. Now we can play with two different variables. I can have the athlete speed up once they get good at it, so we can start doing this, and we're pushing it a little bit. I can also have them change position as well as do the elbows as we've discussed, so that they really develop the strength. And then really the last capacity is to load it even bigger. So these are 10s, and we would start most athletes with 5 or 10 just to get a good feel for it. And then for the pros, we can load it up. So here, and you want to get in that semi-squat position, really anchor yourself, and then you can give them a nice swing. And I'm really working here to keep it under control and power it up. And this is training not only my arm strength to get me forward and backward, but this is certainly going to help me get up big hills. So if you're training for the Boston Marathon or some bigger endurance events that have a lot of hills, this is where you want to get in there and really build that upper body and shoulder strength, just like that. So we've used the dumbbells for strength. We've done the rubber band for form, and we've used the treadmill for cadence. And those are probably the 3 big tools that we'll start most of our runners with, particularly who want to just get going and start with a 5K and build up even to full marathon. So I hope these tools helped you out, and we're happy to be here at the trainer's gym to give you that tool and information. Get a feel for pulling the sleigh behind me through the rubber band. And I've got my elbows high, and I've got the knees high. So I'm driving off the balls of my feet, and it's a controlled fall forward in a stationary position.